Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division Weekend Round, hole number 3. Here we're going to be setting up for a Grizzly bounce-up shot. We're using a Luminary type ball, P5, side spin 2+, wind 3+. The adjustment for the drive is P5 plus 10% max. Using 6 top spin and 2 left spin. We're going to start with a quarterback 9+. Then we're going to switch to APOC 5+, and you'll need Grizzly 7+ for the approach shot. With your quarterback at P5 max rest, have the yellow ring touching the rough on the left like you see there. Switch to your APOC bag. Add your spin 6 top 2 left. Adjust P5 plus 10 max. Do not push up. We're going to play this with full controlled overpower. And we're going to play left curl until the center line is splitting the top tip of the triangle. Full overpower. It's controlled. Slow needle. This is the curl you're looking for. We want that center line to be splitting that top tip of the triangle right there. All right. Do your best to hit perfect on this one. Minor greats, APOC 7 and 8 have been fine. I don't know about APOC 5 and 6. For our approach shot, we're playing it at P4 numbers plus 35% elevation at slider. So the drive has been pretty consistent here. If you pull that straight, you should be getting right around 381 or 382. The approach shot, P4 plus 35 at slider. We're using 5 backspin, 1 left spin, and we're doing a bullseye pin check to get our slider values. So, you know, put the bullseye over the hole as if you were going to dunk the shot, just like you see here. That should give you a plus yard number. Here we got +4, and that's going to correlate to a slider value. I'm going to give you those in a minute. Once your spin is set, 5 back, 1 left, what we want to do is set the third bounce into the cup, and we want the left side of the third bounce to be touching the right side of the pin. Right? So center cup with the third bounce up and down, right? And then have the left side of it touching the right side of the pin, and I can't draw a straight line with my finger, but you can see it. And then center cup, right? Center cup. Third bounce. Once you have that set, there are wind angles here that you will need to pay attention to. Just a few tweaks, though. It's been actually pretty consistent, this shot. One thing that is very important on this approach shot is that you pull it as straight as possible. If you have a 59 favor, you're most likely going to miss left, and if you have an 01 favor, you'll most likely miss. I'm sorry. If you have a 59 favor, you'll probably miss it to the right, and an 01, you'll probably miss it to the left. But the wind angles are as follows. What we're looking at is in the background here, there's a little tree right here. That is going to give us our first line. And then this bush over here is going to give us our second line. The left side of that bush, center of that tree, right? In the middle, we have neutral. To the right over here, we have the crosswind. And then over here, we have headwind. So if you have winds between 7 and 8.1, you don't need any tweaks that I've noticed in any wind angle. If you have crosswind, 8.2 to 8.6, there's no change. And 8.7 to 9.1 in the crosswind, you need 1 click of OP, right? Not much, just a little bit, because we're not pulling it up as far, you know. So if you don't add the 1 click, you might still drop it, but it'll just kind of barely trickle into the front edge. It's better to add the click of OP. What that does is it'll have you coming in more center cup, and it ensures that you don't stop just short of the hole. In your neutral wind angle, there's no change at all on any wind. And in the headwind angle, if your wind is 8.2 to 8.6, you need 1 click of left curl. And 8.7 to 9.1 needs 2 clicks of left curl. Of course, that is definitely pull angle dependent. So I do recommend that you practice it a couple of times to make sure that it's working the same for you as it did for me. You know, everybody sees things a little bit differently, so you may need to tweak your offset to get this to work for you, but you should be all over the hole, and you should be really, if you ain't dropping it, you should be really close to dropping it, so it should not take much at all to get this to fall for you. Slider values, right? If you're using a Grizzly 9 plus 0 is 22, 1 is 23, 2 is 24, 3 is 26, 4 is 27, plus 5 is 28 slider, 6 is 30, 7 is 31, 8 is 33, 9 is 34, 10 is 35 slider, 11 is 37, plus 12 is 38, 13 is 40, 14 is 41, 15 is 42, and plus 16 is 44% slider. Those are Grizzly 9 numbers. If you have the Grizzly 7 or 8, the 0 is 19, 1 is 21, 2 is 22, 3 is 23, 4 is 25, plus 5 is 26% slider, 6 is 28, 7 is 29, 8 is 31, 9 is 32, plus 10 is 34 slider, 11 is 35, 12 is 37, 13 is 38, 14 is 40, 15 is 41, and plus 16 is 43% slider. Those are your Grizzly 7 and 8 bullseye pin check numbers. Real good opportunity here. Definitely recommend you practice it a couple of times. Make sure that, you know, you don't need to make any minor adjustments to the shot. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you get the drop. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.